NewsNation national security analyst Tracy Walder. She's also a former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, I'm so glad you're joining us on this in particular, and I have so many questions about this video and what it reveals. But first, I have to ask you, I believe you were at CIA headquarters on 9/11. I know this is incredibly personal for you. What was your reaction, your initial reaction when you saw this video?
Well, thank you so much for having me, Natasha. My initial reaction was one of rage, quite frankly. I was very enraged to see this video, especially because obviously being at CIA on September 11th, but then the subsequent meetings that I personally had with members of the Saudi government, denying all involvement in this attack, it really is enraging to basically see this unfold in front of my face, and then to be lied to by the government in the meeting.
Well, the Saudi government says that this is just a guy sightseeing in D.C. What is your response to that?
That's not what this is, just to be very blunt. Look, and you mentioned before, on its surface, this really could look like sort of an innocuous tourist video. But when you look at the subtitles and you look at what they're talking about, this is a video in which they are clearly casing from a tradecraft perspective. There's no way around this. And as Joe mentioned before, Bayumi does mention a plan. He's talking about the distance to the airport. He's looking particularly in areas, really focusing in areas of the capital that he's not supposed to be in. That's not typical. And so this is not just another tourist video.
In the meetings that you had with the Saudi government after the attacks, what were they telling you? What were they saying?
I mean, for the most part, it was just about offering us as much help as possible, as many resources as possible. I think they knew that they perhaps had a problem on their hands. As you mentioned before, 15 of those hijackers were from Saudi Arabia, and that was something that they were looking into as well. So they were really trying to be, I don't want to say an ally, but very helpful in this war on terror.
And at that time, did you suspect their involvement?
I think it's a hard thing, right? Because we needed their help to a certain extent. But at the same time, I do think some of us did feel that they were perhaps had knowledge of this, maybe not planning this attack, but knew individuals that were associated with it that they were not telling us about.
2 decades ago, we know the 9/11 Commission found that al-Qaeda acted alone, but the families of the victims, they have been so steadfast. They've been pushing for the release of this video. They have been saying this whole time that isn't true. They're pointing to this video now as well as other evidence as proof. They are suing the Saudi government, claiming that they provided crucial assistance to the hijackers. Do you believe that the evidence at this point is irrefutable of the Saudis' involvement?
That's a great question. And look, these families deserve justice, full stop. There's no question around that. But at the same time, I can't say for certain. However, if we really follow the money, I think that will tell us a lot about Bayumi. I mean, he was being paid by the Saudi ambassador to the U.S. He was working on behalf of Saudi intelligence. We know all of those things. So I think it's going to become very difficult at some point for the Saudis to say that they had no knowledge of this.
Tracy, do you believe that Saudi Arabia's conflict with Iran, a shared U.S. enemy, has contributed to the refusal of the U.S. government to hold the Saudi government accountable?
I don't personally think that it's just Iran, because this is spanning over 2 decades now at this point. I think it is our relationship with them in the Middle East and what we need from them and what they need from us, quite frankly.
Okay, Tracy Walder, it's always a pleasure to hear your insights. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.